All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I can please get your attention again for just a few moments. It's time for some very important people to share a few words as well tonight. I would like to first introduce Kalshani's father to share a few words in Sinhalese. Thank you.
Thank you. Subha Sandhyaවක් වේවා. මුකටම මෙහි පැමිණි සියලු දෙනාම ඉතා සාදරයෙන් පිළිගන්න අතර පැමිණි සියලු දෙනාටම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් දුර බැහැර ඉඳලා මේ පැන්ඩමික් කොවිඩ් කාලේ තමන්ගේ මුදල්ද රිස්ක් එකකට අරගෙන මේ එකම දුවගේ විවාහ මංගල උත්සවයට සියලු දෙනාටම මම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මගේ දුව ගැන පොඩි දෙයක් කියනවා නම් එකම දුව තමයි මම සහ මගේ දයාබර බිරිඳ විසින් ඇතිදඩි කරන ලද එකම දුව තමයි මේ ඉන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි දෙන්න මේ දුවව S2 වගේ බලාගත්තා. ඉතින් මටත් වඩා ගොඩක් මේ ප්‍රශ්නේදී දුවගේ සියලුම දේවල් වැඩි හරියක් අවවාද අනුශාසනා ගයිඩ්ලයින්ස් දුන්නේ මගේ දයාබර බිරිඳ. මම ඒවට පැත්තෙන් ඉඳලා සහයෝගය දුන්නේ විතරයි කරේ. ඒ වගේම මම අද ඉඳලා මගේ S2 වගේ අපි දෙන්නගේ S2 වගේ බලාගත්ත දුවව මගේ දයාබර පුතා වන අෂෙන් පුතාට බාර දෙන්න කැමතියි. ඉතින් මම අෂෙන් පුතාගෙන් සහ මගේ දුවගෙන් ඉල්ලන එක දෙයක් තමයි මේ දැන් අද කලින් ඔයාට හිටියා අම්මයි තාත්තයි කියලා දෙන්නේ. දැන් අද ඉඳලා මම ඔයාට කියනවා අෂෙන්ගේ අම්මත් අෂෙන්ගේ තාත්තත් අලුත් අම්මයි තාත්තයි දෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාට අම්මලා තාත්තලා දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මම අෂෙන් පුතාගෙන් ඉල්ලනවා දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා ඔයාගේ ඔයාට කියලා. ඒ වගේ මම හිතනවා අෂෙන් පුතාගෙනුත් මේ අපි බලාගත්තා වගේම කල්ෂාන්ට හොඳට ආරක්ෂාව දීලා සතුටෙන් ඉඳී කියලා. මම තව පොඩි අවවාදයක් දෙන්න කැමතියි. මොකද මගේ බුද්ධ ආගමේ හැටියට මගේ බුද්ධ ආගමේ මම මේ රිලිජන් ගැන කියනවා නෙවෙයි. මම ඉගෙනගත් දර්ශනීය හැටියට බුද්ධ ආගමේ අසලෝක ධර්මයේ කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. ලාභෝ අලාභෝ අයසෝ යසෝ නින්දා ප්‍රශංසා දුක් දුම්නස් කියන්නේ කෙනෙක් Tamanට පාඩු වෙන්න පුළුවන් ලාභ වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වලින් අෂ්ටලෝක ධර්මයෙන් කම්පා නොවෙන වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඇතුළත තව ඒ වගේ කම්පා නොවි Tamanගේ ජීවිතය හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේම මම ඔය දෙන්නගෙන්ම ඉතා ආදරෙන් ඉල්ලනවා ඇතුළත ගිනි පිට දෙන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඇතුලේ gedara මොකක් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණා නම් ඒක පිටට දෙන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට විසඳ ගන්න බැරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙනවා. අපෙන් අවවාදයක් අනුශාසනයක් අතර කමක් නැහැ. පිටට ගිහින් ඇතුළට ගන්නත් එපා. ඒක තමයි විවාහ ජීවිතයේදී. මොකද මමයි ඔයාගේ අම්මයි මං හිතන්නේ ඔයාගේ වයස ගන්නටම අපි විවාහ ජීවිතේ සාර්ථකව ගෙවුවා. මං හිතනවා අෂේන් පුතාටත් ඒක හොඳ ආදර්ශයක් වෙයි. ඒ වගේම අපි මේ මගුල් කටයුතු සංවිධානය කිරීමේදී අපේ අෂේන් පුතාගේ පාර්ශවයෙන් ඉතා හොඳට විශේෂයෙන් අපටත් වඩා ගොඩක් මහන්සි වෙලා මේ දායකත්වය දැරුවා. එතකොට ඒක හරි සතුටුයි. මම හිතනවා අපේ දුව අපලට එයාගේ අධ්‍යාපන කටයුතුත් අපි ඇත්තටම දුව නිසා තමයි අපලට මේ අපි ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවටත් ආවේ. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා සාර්ථකව දුව අධ්‍යාපන සමගගේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයත් කළා ඊට පස්සෙත් පශ්චාත් උපාධිය වගේ කරලා එයා ඒ ටික සාර්ථකව කරගත්තා. ඉතින් අපි දෙන්නට සතුටු වෙන්න පුළුවන් වැඩදායක දෝරියන්ද කෙනෙක් සමාජ කෙනෙක්. ඒ වගේ මම හිතනවා ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන්ට අවවාද අනුශාසනා දෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. මොකද කල්ෂානිත් බොහොම හොඳ දරුවෙක්. කීකරු අපි කියන හැම දෙයකම ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳ නරක අනුශාසනා පිළිගන්න දරුවෙක්. ඒ කියන්නේ මම ඇත්තටම හදවතින්ම ආශිර්වාද කරනවා කල්ෂාන්ගේ දුවටත් අෂෙන් පුතාටත් වාසනාවන්ත අනාගතයක් කිසිම කරදරයකින් තොරව කරගෙන යාමට අවස්ථාව ලැබේවා. ඒ වගේම කල්චාරික විශේෂයෙන් ඔෆිස් එකේ අශේන් සියලුම දෙනාවත් ඉතා ආදරෙන් මතක් කරනවා. ඉතින් අවසානයේ අඩුපාඩුවක් වුණා නම් ඒක සමා වෙන්න කියලා ඉල්ලන අතර මේ උත්සවය සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට සියලුම දුර බැහැර සිටි පැමිණි සියලු දෙනාටම මගේ හදවතින් අතර ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා.
Thank you, Uncle. All right, I would like to now invite Ashen's father to also share a few words.
So I will just hold it like this? Yes. Thank you. I would have put my glasses upside down. Okay, good evening, my friends and family and friends. So we are really happy to see all you guys here. Yeah, we are thrilled. So first of all, I'll talk to Ashen. Ashen, I can remember you actually from young age. Extremely hard-working boy, and then you actually studied well, sports and everything. So myself and Dashin actually really happy. And I can remember to cricket and footy back in Melbourne. So bloody cold, and you can't catch the ball as well. So yeah, it's struggling. It's not easy to early in the morning, 7 o'clock. To do that. So end of the day, and we are actually finally playing cricket as well together. So we are playing for Queensland Lions, and finally, whether win or lose, we enjoy time together. So that's the most important thing. Now you're actually grown up, right? Big boy. So, and you are exactly like your Sia, Darshani's father. So that's how you've grown up. So, and today actually we add another one member to our family. That's Kalshani. Welcome, Kalshani. So, and family as well, all together. So, and basically I got few thank yous to do. So big thank yous. I'll start with my wife Darshani. Basically, she's the one actually done all these hard work from our side. Communicating with Pushpa and organizing meeting times and fighting with me as well in between. So then actually it's maybe 2 years time, 2 years making, yeah, that's right. So then the next one going to the so making a full cake there. So and these two sisters actually collaborated almost 1 year. I can hear actually they are talking, sending text messages, pictures here and there. So thank you, Devikaka. So, and next one is Rakit, Tanu and Tanu's parents giving us the arbor there. So thank you very much. So allowing us to use the photo ceremony. Devika, Amaraya, Chokiaka, Samputa, thank you very much. And few other thanks going into especially planning. So Rohana actually helped us a lot. So if there's a sort of a thing we can't really understand, so basically he gave us really support. And one of my classmates supposed to be here, he actually drove from Sydney to here. He's gone back, he can't attend here, so, so it's a lockdown there, so I missed him. Anyway, he managed to try to represent my school friends. And the links, wonderful location and the service, thank you guys. And Sarat for conducting photo ceremony, wonderful. And photographers, videographers, live streamers, all, and fireworks getting ready there, so. And the band, Manoj and the company, so thank you very much. So there are so many thanks, and I would like to take this wonderful opportunity to wish Ashen Kalshani happily wedded life, stay strong, be happy, be together, ups and downs. Right? Congrats and love you. Thank you very much all. That's it.
Thank you very much, Uncle. And finally, I would like to invite the main act, Ashen Kalshani, to also share a few words.
Good evening, ladies. I'd like to start off by thanking each and every one of you who are present here today and to be part of our special day. It means the world to us that you've made all the time and effort to be here. A special thank you to our family and friends who took the risk and traveled from overseas and interstate, family who have traveled across New Zealand, family and friends from Victoria, New South Wales, friends who have travelled from Western Australia and Tasmania. We are so blessed to have you here with us today. We would like to also thank everyone who is watching on the live stream across the world. We would have loved to have you all present here with us tonight, but unfortunately, due to the current state of the world, it is not feasible. We hope you and your families and friends are safe during these uncertain times, and would like to thank you all for your kind words and well wishes we have received.
As some of you may know, I proposed to Kalshani in September of 2019, whilst on holidays over in Tokyo, Japan. The wedding planning started with when we got home, and a few months passed with all seemingly coming together. We had venues booked, invitation cards made, hairdressers, makeup and flights all planned to get married in Sri Lanka on the 17th of December 2020. My parents were in Sri Lanka in March, the week prior to the international border closure, and Kalshani and her parents had flights booked to travel overseas in June and July to finalise things for the wedding and attend her dear cousin's weddings. But little did we know the world as we knew it would change completely. We held hope throughout the first half of the year that international borders would reopen. But as the situation worsened, we had to make the heartbreaking decision to postpone the celebration in Sri Lanka and move it here to Brisbane. We know a lot of you here today were looking forward to returning to the motherland, and a lot of you were excited to experience Sri Lanka for the first time. We hope that we will all be able to visit again soon in safer times.
We started the planning process again and unfortunately had to change the date a few more times as the various states in Australia went in and out of their respective lockdowns and border closures. As most of you know, planning a traditional Sri Lankan wedding is not easy at the best of times. So it has been one hell of a journey to get here today with so many people to thank.
I would like to start off by thanking my parents. Ammi and Tati, you have been the cornerstones of my life and my pillars of strength. Until I have children of my own, I don't think I will fully understand the sacrifices you have made for me, for Molly and I. You gave up so much, packed up your lives in Sri Lanka, left family and friends, careers, and migrated here to Australia and laid the foundations so Molly and I could live a better life with greater opportunities and access to anything our hearts desired. Thank you for instilling in me the values in which I live by, for caring for Molly and I unconditionally, for always wanting the best for me, and for teaching me lessons even to this day. I thank you all for what you have given me. I hope I have made you proud and will continue to do so in the future. Thank you for giving me a loving home, for supporting my choices to leave the nest and follow my career, for treating Kalshani and Sam as your own daughters. I cannot describe the gratitude I feel for you both. All I can say is thank you, and I love you both with all my heart. A huge thank you to my auntie, or as I call her, Lukwama, which loosely translates to Big Mother in Sinhalese. When my mother and uncles and aunts painstakingly made the beautiful wedding cake, which you can all get to just enjoy after this, and the traditional love cake that you can take home with you. I'm sure you can all agree the cake looks amazing. Thank you to my uncles, Dr. Gamini Adhikari, or Gamini Mama, and Amargunasekara, or Mahapi to me, my auntie Noeline, or Jokinanda, and my cousin Sam Maya for travelling up from Melbourne on Saturday to help with all the preparations for the wedding. When we first arrived in Australia, you took us in, and whilst growing up in Melbourne, I spent a lot of time under your care, and I'm truly grateful for all you have done for Ammi, Tati, Nali and I. The construction of the cake and the cake boxes was completed via production line with different stations. There was the ingredient mixers, the box folders, the box gluers, the cake bakers, the cake wrappers, including all the family mentioned before. Joining the family was Prabodha uncle and Indira auntie, Ranjika auntie, Priyanka auntie, Myra uncle and Lanka auntie, who all came and assisted all day. It was a well-oiled machine consisting of singing, political discussions and mandatory tea breaks. No, but in all seriousness, thank you all for getting involved. And helping my parents and auntie out to make the mammoth task a lot easier and having plenty of fun along the way. To my little brother Vikram and his partner Samantha, thank you for helping with all the preparations. Your willingness to help out with anything at any time has been a blessing. Thank you for running around Brisbane collecting last minute items. I'm sure when it's your turn, we'll do the same for you. Your new Akka and I will be there for you always. And to my new parents, Amma and Tata, thank you for welcoming me into your family with open arms, for always worrying about my health and my safety, for always being willing to help out whenever required, for raising Kalshani into the wonderful, caring young woman she is today. Thank you both.
I would like to thank my beloved parents for everything you've given me in life. I am the only child in the family, and I was brought up like a princess and loved and a little spoiled too. To my dear Amma, words cannot express how much you mean to me in my whole life. You have made the biggest sacrifices in your life for me. Waking up early every single day, cooking me delicious meals, taking care of me whenever I was sick and needed someone to talk to. and most of all, being there for me through thick and thin. You're my rock. Your kindness, intelligence, thoughtfulness, and extreme hard work never cease to amaze me. You truly are a Wonder Woman in my eyes, and no amount of words in the world will measure up my undying love and gratitude for you and this wonderful life you've given me. I love you, Amma. To dear Tata, thank you for always having my back and making sure I was on ship shape. In my eyes, you are the unsung hero, and everything you've done for me in life have definitely not gone unnoticed, especially the simple acts of love. Your sense of humor has always cheered me up, and you were always my defender whenever I needed you. Thank you for taking care of me, and I say this seldom, but I do love you very much. I thank my parents for their huge efforts for many months towards our wedding. I thank my mom for taking up the mammoth task of altering all the bridesmaids' outfits and my wedding outfits for many days and nights, and also with the organizing of a lot of other wedding tasks. I know it's not been easy without most of your siblings and family members here for the wedding due to the global pandemic, and I greatly value for all your love and support you've been giving me throughout these tough times. Some of you may or may not know that my grandmother, my Archie, is very ill in Sri Lanka. And I wanted to remember her and pray for her good health. For a significant time in my life, I was raised by my grandmother while my parents worked full-time. It is because of her I first learned to read and write, so I have her to thank for that. The amount of sacrifices she made for me, looking after me even as I grew older, has definitely not left my mind. I pray and wish my dear Archie's good health. Now to my dear Auntie Dr. Sharma De Silva and Uncle Vijay De Silva, whom I refer to as Raghunanda and Judy Uncle, who took a risk and flew all the way from New Zealand to be here for our wedding. It is greatly appreciated and we feel very blessed. Finally, to my new parents, I'm very grateful and honored to join your family, and I look forward to sharing your family traditions. Ashen and I would like to express our gratitude for the immense amount of work you've put in for many months to make our wedding day a success. We're also thankful for the advice and knowledge you've given us throughout these years, and we're blessed to have you both as our parents.
Next to our bridal party, Vikram, Karishma, Nisan, Metmini, Lahiru and Jennifer, thank you for always being there with us, through school, uni and beyond. Kalshani and I are very grateful to have you with us. Thank you for travelling all this way and taking the time out of your busy lives to be here. To our MC, the self-titled Lord Sasenka Abe Surya. Thank you for helping us out. He requested to be the maid of honour, but that position was already taken. To the team at Links Hope Island, Chef Steve and his team, for making the delicious meals, and our coordinator Emma, for all her hard work throughout the day. Andy Zhang and his team at Avenue Studios, thank you for taking all the photos and video of the day. Can't wait to see the finished product. Jeff from Big Smiles for providing the live stream service. The band soloists, Manoj, Nalin, Dilini and Lakmal, who you have been hearing providing the background music and will be getting the party started later. And our florist for the wedding, Archer of Flowers, and the team for the beautiful decorations and all other vendors who have made the day a success. To Kalshani, my beautiful wife, I'm going to have to get used to saying that. You look absolutely stunning today. But then again, you look stunning to me every day. Today is a very special day. In this year, in 1953, on this very day, the 6th of May, my dear grandparents also got married. Today would have been their 68th wedding anniversary. Unfortunately, they're not with us anymore. But I'm sure our dear relatives are smiling down on us and would be proud of us today. We finally made it. Through the blood, sweat and tears of the last few years. All the stress and sleepless nights. All the days and hours of planning all came down to today. Thank you for staying strong when things haven't gone our way. I know how much our families and myself have been looking forward to this day, and I know how much you very dearly wish that the rest of your family in Sri Lanka could have been with us here. 4 years, 8 months, and 15 days ago, we went on our very first date at South Bank. I knew from the very first moment I met you that you were the one for me. The butterflies I feel in my stomach as I walk towards the Brisbane Wheel and saw you waiting by the park bench under the tree. I still feel those butterflies to this day. You're the only one who truly makes me happy. The one who puts my mind at ease. The one I want to spend the rest of my life with. You make me a better version of myself in every way. You cast a light over the darkest shadows and brighten up my day. You care for me, my happiness and my health, my well-being and my family. I love the way you can melt my heart with one smile and how you make it nearly impossible for me to keep a secret from you. I love the way your eyes sparkle whenever I surprise you and the way you make strange nicknames and sing weird songs for me. I love that you aren't scared to try new things. And I'm so proud of the way you take responsibility and work hard to achieve all of our goals and your goals. I hated having to see you leave. I would miss the moment I dropped you off at home or the moment you hang up the phone. Living at the Sunshine Coast for the last 7.5 years has been like a travelling circus, as we like to call it. Our semi-long distance relationship, seeing each other once a week at best, or sometimes for not weeks on end, has not been easy. But I look forward to settling down at a place that we will soon call home and taking on life's challenges together. I promise I'll do my best in life to live life to the fullest with you, to make you smile every day and to fight for you and what you believe in. I promise to be your shelter amidst the storm and to put our love, happiness and future above all else, and to care for your family as you do mine. I promise to watch Harry Potter with you for the 245th time. I promise to let you take the first sip of every drink I get, because you do that anyway. And I promise to finish all your meals, because you always order way too much. I love you to Homestead to and back, with all of my heart to the end of time, your golden stitch.
I'm going to keep mine short and sweet. To Ashen. I'm very glad we met 4.5 years ago and my life had indeed changed forever and for the better. You're extremely hardworking, intelligent, loving and a kind soul. You're also sensitive and sometimes a little stubborn. We've shared many memories for the and stuck together during highs and lows. I believe that is what true love is about. You make me a better person, and I'm excited and honored to call you my husband. I look forward to sharing many more memories for a lifetime. A quote by Kirsten White perfectly describes how I feel about you. And I choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, I'd find you. Enjoy the rest of the night, and I hope to see you all on the dance floor later. Thank you.
You really well.
Man, that made me cry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure dessert will be served very soon. Enjoy, and we'll see you at the dance floor soon. Thank you.
Jai Ram, Jai Ram,